Hey everyone, so it is week 6 of our planting series. I am pretty excited. The weather is starting to really warm up nicely. We're getting 50 degrees at nighttime, which is really important for warm weather plants like peppers and tomatoes. But we still have to err on the side of caution because we can still have some nights where it dips really low. So that is one reason why I usually aim for Mother's Day as a rule of thumb for my area in zone 5. The almanac is telling me that my last frost date is the 28th of April. But I always err on the side of caution, and I always use Mother's Day as a rule of thumb. Now, I was looking at my journal from last year, and I did see where we had a really late frost around May 12th. So I did lose a lot of plants. I lost a lot of seedlings, and I had to go to the nursery and I had to purchase all of the seedlings that I lost. And then there were still a couple that I didn't find that late in the game. I didn't find the ones that I needed, so I don't want to have to go through that again. So, like I said, it might be really nice now, and you might be able to leave things uncovered, and it might seem like it's going to stay that way, but just be prepared to cover them if need be. All right, well, with that being said, I'm just going to jump into it. Zone 6, I have a last frost date of April 25th, and I know that's shooting late. But indoors, you can be planting pumpkins, melons, summer squash, and winter squash. Okay. Outside, under a single layer of cover, or remove your second cover, you can be planting artichoke, bok choy, celery, cilantro, cucumber, oregano, radicchio, sage, salsify, squash, and thyme. All of those things can go outside under a single layer of protection. And like I said, if it's nice during the day, then go ahead and uncover them. Let them enjoy the sunshine. Let them enjoy the air, the fresh air. But if it does dip below, then you will need to cover them. Especially cucumbers and squash. Those tender plants cannot have temperatures under 50 degrees. So if it's going to be under 50 degrees at nighttime, you will need to be covering those plants. Now, outside under no cover at all, you can have arugula, asparagus, beets, broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, carrots, chives, collards, dill, endive, horseradish, kale, kohlrabi, leeks, lettuce, mash, mizuna, mustard, onions, parsley, peas, potatoes, radish, rutabaga, sorrel, spinach, Swiss chard, and turnip. All of those things can go out with no cover at all. All right, so going right into zone 5, like I said, I have a last frost date of Mother's Day, which is May 9th. And indoors, you can still plant basil, sorrel, and bok choy. Outside, under a single layer of protection, arugula, beets, bok choy, broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, carrots, chives, collards, dill, endive, horseradish, kale, kohlrabi, leeks, lettuce, cilantro, mash, mizuna, mustards, onion, oregano, potatoes, radicchio, radish, rutabaga, salsify, sorrel, spinach, Swiss chard, and turnips. Under a double cover, you will still need to do sage and thyme under a double cover. Those herbs are a little bit frost tender. They're more like Mediterranean herbs. so they don't really take well to the cold. But yeah, other than that, oh, and raspberry. Raspberry can go out with no cover for 5 and 6. So that's going to do it. That's the list for this week. I hope you guys are enjoying the planting series. If you have any questions or comments, or just let me know what you guys are planting. What are you planting this week? What have you planted last week? What is your weather like? My weather is going to be like 75 all week, and we're going to get some spotty rain here and there. So that'll be really good for the transplants I just put out. But that's going to do it for this week. So until next time, the more you know, the more you grow. Bye, guys.